Hello students, welcome to Social Engineering video lecture. In this video, I'm going to give an introduction to social entrepreneurship and also its history. Have you ever heard about the term social entrepreneurship? Maybe in any article or newspaper or news channel, you would have come across this term. So what is social entrepreneurship? Before getting into the definition of social entrepreneurship, let us have a clarity in our understanding about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship can be defined as an activity of setting up a business, taking on financial risks in the pursuit of profit. Now, when social concern becomes the central part of a business activity, then it becomes social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship is all about recognizing the social problems and achieving a social change by employing entrepreneurial principles, processes, and operations. While a general business entrepreneurship means taking the lead to open up a new business, social entrepreneurship mainly focuses on creating social capital without measuring the performance in monetary terms. Maybe we can call it as creating business models revolving around low cost products and services to resolve social problems. In other words, we can simply tell it's social business for more than profit, combine revenue generating business with a social value generating structure. Along with social problems, social entrepreneurship also focuses on environmental problems, child rights, and women empowerment. Now, let us see why we need social entrepreneurship. We have three main reasons for social entrepreneurship. Number one, government. When government alone cannot do everything needed for the social development, social entrepreneurship becomes important. When government alone is not the answer for prevailing social problems, the presence of social entrepreneurship gains importance. Number two, NGOs and NPOs. Though we have thousands of NGOs and NPOs, it is considered inadequate to respond to the need of the society when it comes to development. Here, the role of social entrepreneurship becomes important. Third, multilateral institutions like World Bank becomes less effective because of the conservative approach, and the benefits reach the beneficiaries in a slow pace and sometimes not at right time. Here also, social entrepreneurship gains prominence and becomes important. Now let's trace the history of social entrepreneurship. The concept of social entrepreneurship is not a new one, but it became popular only a few decades ago. The term social entrepreneurship, first used in 1953 by H. Bowen in his book titled Social Responsibilities of the Businessman. The term came into widespread use in 1980s and 1990s after Bill Drayton, the founder of Ashoka, the Innovators of Public, and Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel Prize winner who founded Grameen Bank. In fact, from 19th century itself, there were several social entrepreneurs started working to eliminate social problems and bring positive change in the society. First among them is Robert Owen. He founded the cooperation movement in 1820s. He came out with the idea of forming villages of cooperation where workers would drag themselves out of poverty by growing their own food, making their own clothes, and ultimately becoming self-governing. Next is Florence Nightingale, who founded the first nursing school in 1860. She is referred in the history as the Lady with the Lamp for her service in the field of nursing, especially during the wartime. She is considered as the developer of modern nursing practices. Next is Maria Montessori, who developed Montessori method of education in 1912, which is a child-centered educational approach based on scientific observations of children. This method attempts to develop children physically, socially, emotionally, and cognitively. And finally, Vinoba Bhave, who founded Bhudan movement, that is land gift movement in 1951. Through land gift movement, he persuaded wealthy landowners to voluntarily give a percentage of their land to landless people. This is how social entrepreneurship started evolving. And in today's scenario, a lot of youngsters started pitching in social entrepreneurship with greater enthusiasm and high ambitions. Hope the session was informative. Thank you, students, and take care.